Hello, hello, I am WhiteMoose and this is Battlefield 4 Open Beta! Yay! I'm just gonna give my thoughts on the game so far, what I think about it and so on. It's of course a beta, so things I say now might change for the release and so on. But it's just a general opinion so far. And I'm gonna ignore all the performance issues that people are having at the moment. It's a beta. Yeah, I don't have any issues, so yeah, I'm just gonna ignore that part at the moment. And I'm playing while I'm commentating, by the way, just to point that out. And in the beginning here on the map is just so much better. You can just click on the vehicles you want to spawn on just on the map, as well as the flags and your teammates, and of course the little list down here with your squad names on them. Just very simple. And of course you get this camera as well. It's very nice. So maybe you don't want to spawn right in the thick of everything when you see your teammates getting shot at and so on, because that might lead you to die horribly straight away, which is oh so annoying. But yeah, let's just get into the game. And I'm using the AK5C here at the moment. I used it as well while I was in the military, and it's a carbine, and carbines are available for any class to use. So support, recon, and yeah, everyone can use the carbines, as well as the DMRs. At the moment in the beta it's just two DMRs like the SKS, very similar to that one. And of course shotguns, everyone can use as well. And that I think is really good, especially carbines, because then recons can actually use something a bit more powerful in for more than just close range situations like PWWs was before. And someone took my kill and blew up my C4. Recon now has C4, which is really good. It makes the class oh so much more powerful in yeah, like this. And the lower C4 and motion sensor alone pretty much makes the recon class worth playing. It doesn't really matter what weapon you use, just those two things are really powerful in a squad-based situation. And speaking of squads is the thing I like the most about the beta, or the most about Battlefield 4 I should say. It's just so much more improved. Not only do you is it so easy to get into a squad, like you just jump into the game and you and your friends are instantly put into a squad. You don't have to just do it manually so on. Oh crap! I didn't realize it was falling. And yeah, that's the skyscraper falling down, and now I died horribly while was inside it, essentially. But yeah, squads are really good, and everything is just so emphasized around squad play, because these field upgrades like sprint and like the specializations in Battlefield 3, you earn those by getting squad score, like capping flags, following in squad orders, healing, etc, etc. Just that's what you get squad score for, and that's what you get your specializations from. So playing with your squad improves you, and of course you can spot put orders on flags like in Battlefield 3, but now they are more highlighted and obviously just more important because they go towards your field upgrade as well. It's just so much better. Now you're actually supposed to play with your squad, and the game promotes that. Battlefield 3 didn't really do it. They just here you can put marks on them, but you don't really gain anything from it. Just some minor points and nothing else. And speaking of points, the squad leader gets incredible amount of score from squad orders and so on. Like if I'm not even on a flag and my squad takes it while I put the order on it, I'm gonna get like 200 points just for putting the squad order on it, which is really, it's too powerful at the moment. Now, oh, it's actually there. I thought it was someone from way away. Way away. Yes, that's a sentence as well. Recons tend to camp on the roofs and so on. Oh, but yeah, overall the game is pretty much just a more refined version of Battlefield 3 in every way, it seems like. The way you move around feels a bit more smooth. You kill enemies so much, well, that's not really an improvement, but you kill enemies quite fast compared to Battlefield 3. It might be because the netcode seems to be improved, so the bullets just hit where they are supposed to hit and they die. And of course suppression is not like in Battlefield 3 as well, so actually yes, there is of course suppression, but it doesn't affect the bullets to go in a random direction. Just better. It creates some blur and some extra recoil and so on, but not actually game-changing random bullet deviation bullshit and stuff like that. And it seems like pretty much every weapon is really good. Like any weapon I've used, like both the assault, like I should preface this by saying that the game doesn't really have that many weapons yet. They have 2 for each class, and 2 carbines, and 2 DMRs, and so on. But every gun so far seems to be really powerful, and easy to use and low recoil and so on. Like I don't even have to compensate for the recoil on this one. Let's just try it here. This is just shooting while not compensating. That's not much recoil at all, and then I want to compensate and burst fire a bit, and then just so easy to use. And another thing that makes it more emphasized around squad play, ammo. Unless you're using the offensive specialization field upgrades, then you don't get additional ammo. So you're always very low on ammo, because you actually get less ammo in the beginning than compared to Battlefield 3. So I have like 4 or 5 magazines that I can reload, and then you're out of ammo. And then you have to actually either pick up another kit or find a support that can give you ammo. And hope... I'm gonna sneak up on these guys. All 3 of them are going to die. Oh, come on. Oh, well, he doesn't even know I'm here. Is someone else go down here? There was one more. There is. He is playing around. So now I'm gonna cap B. And at the moment I don't even have any more in my squad. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, anyway, the netcode seems to improve a lot. Everything just seems smooth when you shoot people. They die. You hit them, they die. And oh, by the way, what I mentioned about ammo, I just have 12 bullets left. And now I have 1 bullet left. Let's see if I can kill him with that one. No, I missed it. And I was bad. But I get more ammo, yay! But we didn't really expect some new game-changing things. The Levolution is not really game-changing, just changes the map a bit. That's about it. Yeah. Doesn't really matter that much. Seems like just be a hype thing. And by the way, I have 5 magazines total, without even having any squad field upgrades. So that's it. I have 150 bullets and then I'm out, which is not a lot. But yeah, we weren't really expecting some game-changing things compared to Battlefield 3. It would be nice to have something. I don't know what exactly, but I would like to have something different. Because right now the gameplay's pretty much exactly the same. You just have some new abilities, you have some new weapon skins. The tanks work a bit different. I'm not really much of a tank or air guy, but they work a bit different with the ammo, limited ammo on the tanks and so on. Yeah, it's just a bit different but more refined. That's essentially it. Other than that, yeah, I'm just gonna repeat myself at the moment. It's the same, but just a bit more refined. And I'm going to die while loading up this tank. I actually just suicided myself there because I thought I would die by the guy from behind. I guess I wouldn't have because I had cover from the tank, but oh well, I did it. Still a worthwhile trade to trade myself for a tank. I'm not going to be as powerful as a tank can be on my own as infantry. Let's go to B. Oh, yeah, let's go to B. It's annoying that I don't actually have anyone on my squad at the moment. Because that's... then I can actually show some more squad play and so on. But yeah, that's what you get when you create a new squad and so on. And this guy didn't actually shoot once towards me. Oh, hello, 2 of them, okay. That's what I get for paying too much attention at the sniper in front of me. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say at the moment, actually. It feels like it's so much to say, but so much of it is just repeating what Battlefield 3 was, and just saying that when Battlefield 4 is improved a bit. Which is a bit boring to say, and I've completely missed those C4. But yeah, the most important change that I like the most is the emphasis on squad play, because I have always been a team-oriented player. Sure, I go for a lot of kills and so on, but the only reason I do it is because I want to win the game. My main priority is winning the game and not go around killing stuff. While killing stuff is fun as well, the most important part is winning. And I'm gonna get the tank over here. Well, maybe. Never mind. So the emphasis on squad play is just awesome. And it's easy to get into squads, so yeah, it's just better. That's pretty much what, to sum up everything about Battlefield 4. It's Battlefield 3, but better. Sure, there's some differences people might not like, but they don't actually affect me that much, because I'm all about infantry. And from my infantry point of view, then the game is pretty much the same, except tanks are not as powerful and helicopters are not as powerful, because they have limited ammo. So if they just shoot too much bullets, then they won't be able to do anything towards you, against you. Oh, and I missed that one big time. Oh, what? That bullet should have gone through. Hit that time at least. Like if you see on the bottom right, you have a bar just slowly increasing. That's the reload for the ammo replenish mechanic for tanks. You get shells for your main gun over time, which is quite slow. So if you shoot a lot, then you're going to run out of shells, and you won't really be able to do much, except for using the secondary gun, of course, which has unlimited ammo. There's a car here. There's actually no one in it. Oh well, a tank behind me and RPG dude perhaps. Oh, I actually got that hit off. A shot off. That's annoying. I'm not much of a tank guy in Battlefield 3 or 4, so I can't really give that much input on how it changed and so on. At the moment it feels like a bit that the tanks are floating a bit, because you can like sway around to left and right quite easily. But I guess that gives it more mobility and so on, so it might just be a positive thing. And now I have a tank behind me. Oh, okay, I'm dead. 7 health left. I didn't realize I was that low. Ah, come on, I was not that far away. Not that close, I mean, of course. But yeah, oh well. Tank for me, that's a worthwhile trade. I'm actually first, that's surprising, considering I'm alone in my squad. Oh, now I'm not alone. Beef has joined. Unfortunately, Beef is one of those affected by major performance issues, which is quite annoying. But beta is beta, so it will hopefully change. So now I think I'm just gonna finish the game. We'll say stuff if it comes to -1. I'm probably going to do a video like on the map itself, or I guess I could talk about the map now as well, because I still have a lot of time before we lose the game. We're actually quite far behind at the moment, so I don't think we're going to recover fast enough. But yeah, the map itself, it's big. This is a big city map. Well, a big city map, I should say. It's not necessarily that big overall, but it's really big for a infantry-focused city map. There's of course a lot of tanks and so on as well, but it's mainly infantry because it's a city map and you can go all over the place, being on top of a lot of buildings, which is really annoying, because then recons camp there and shoot you, and shoot you, and shoot you, or at least try to shoot you, which is really annoying. But it doesn't really matter that much, because if there is a lot of recons camping on top of roofs and so on, that just means there are less enemies to actually fight against, around flags and so on. They're just generally an annoyance. That's like the main problem I have with the map. You can be on all these buildings here. You can see essentially, there can be a sniper, and you can be on different levels on the buildings as well. And that's just really annoying. Other than that, actually, the map layout is really cool, because you have one side, you have A and B, you fight around those. Other side, you have D and E, you fight around those. And then you have C in the middle, and C gives you a lot of mobility to both sides. So if I control off A and B side, and C, then you can easily get to any place. If you want to just defend A and B, then just fly from the skyscraper and go down. Or if you just have it like this, then you can just swim across fast, because you can spawn on C and just go quickly to where you want to go. And also have managed to create some interesting differences between where you find you on the map. Like here, it's a lot of like trench warfare. There's a lot of course, obviously you can see that broken stuff and so on, rubble and so forth. But otherwise, it's skyscraper fighting on the roof. And I did that badly. Shouldn't have jumped around like that. And that's nice. DK, he might be streaming at the moment. He streams quite a lot. He's like, in Battlefield 3, he was known for being like the best tank ever, pretty much. Played on the Danish national team and so on. But enough about that. Just every flag is so different from each other, like how you fight around them. This is very vertical, because you can be here on the next level and another level above it. Just some nice verticality around D. Some might like that and might not, and want to play around D, then just focus on having D or fight around it. And if you want to, like a more metro style layout, then just fight around B, and so on. It's just very nice that they managed to create such diversity within the map. Like the only problem, real problem I have is the amount of recons that camp around the buildings. That's like the only real problem I have with the game. Well, with the map, I should say. And it would be interesting to see if the other maps are going to be this grand in scale as well. I hope so, at least, because that would be quite cool. And it seems to be like a good map for both infantry and vehicles. Like I said, I'm not really that much of a vehicle guy, but there's a lot of like big highways you can fight around and so on. But of course, since the game is so high up with skyscrapers and so on, then anyone can just jump down behind you with C4 as recon, which can really screw you over. And I got hit by the helicopter, I think. Oh no, I guess you're not going to jump in. I'm just going to continue then. I'm gonna follow that guy. Maybe I shouldn't block the door with my car. It went up the elevator. And the elevators can be quite annoying, because you actually have to remember which way the elevators open. In the beginning it was quite annoying, because then you have like stood like this and the door open behind you and so on. This one I know opens here. So it requires you to just remember a bit more about the map, which can be an annoyance. Not really that much of a negative thing, it's just something that's a bit annoying. I didn't actually hit him. Oh well. Delicious points regardless, because I've put an order on D. And now you're going to see I'm gonna just fly away and score compared to everyone else on my team. Because now I have 3 good players on my squad. It's insane. Squad leaders get so much points. Let's see if there was something else to say about... Oh, actually swimming is one thing I haven't even mentioned. And you can actually swim and you can dive to avoid bullets and not get seen. Because even if you're not spotted, people are not going to see you underwater. Which is really very nice. So if you get shot at, then you just swim under the water and hide. Like, not hide, but I shouldn't have shot him. But like swim in a different direction and so on. Then it's much more difficult to get spotted and hit underwater. Because otherwise in the water you're quite vulnerable, of course. You can actually pick up your handgun to shoot with that, but like if you're in the water there with a handgun and I got AK5C or any other weapon, then I'm going to kill you. That's just how it is. But handguns overall in the game seems to be quite powerful. Oh, thank you, teammates. Should have died there, I think. Oh, okay, now I'm a bit screwed here. Just shooting towards him to suppress him a bit. Give me a moment to recover. Hopefully I can get up without him shooting. Lucky. I think it was preoccupied with the enemies on C as well as me coming up. So he couldn't just focus his attention purely on me because then it would obviously just kill me while I climbed up. Tank, he's going away. Maybe I can just see for him. No, he's too fast. Let's just go to A and cap it. And motion sensor is so good. You toss it, and it's a mobile tug. And it's a tug, like in Battlefield 3. Of course, the motion sensor is exactly the same as in Battlefield Bad Company 2, but still, it's just so nice to have. And we're losing any second now. That's a bit annoying. But yeah, I don't think I really forgot anything major about the game at the moment. It's not really difficult to like go into detail on a game in beta, but at the moment it seems like just a refined version of Battlefield. We didn't really expect anything else. That's just what it is, and I like it. I probably wouldn't like another game refined of this. I would probably like something different, like Battlefield 2142 or something else like that. Just a major change in the pace of how the game works and so on. But I like the core aspect of Battlefield 3, so I'm gonna enjoy this as well. Like, there's a reason I played so much of Battlefield 3 and continued playing it for like 2 years until this game came out as well, of course. Because the core game is really good. And it's going to be interesting to try the new game on Obliteration. It can be a bit strange, I think. More like a bad version of, well, another version of Capture the Flag. And somehow I missed him a lot. And also that squad assist counts as kill. If you get a squad assist on someone, a squad mate finishes off, then you get a kill for it if it's like above 75. And if it's a non-squad mate who kills him, then it's like above 90, then you actually get counters for the kill. You don't actually get the points for a kill, but you get on the scoreboard it counts as a kill, which is pretty cool. Then it's less about frag stealing. But yeah, that's just a little cool thing. I'm trying to think about something else. It feels like I'm leaving out so much, but it's a grand game, like big and large in scale and so on. So it's difficult to cover everything in just one video. But I think I could at least cover the most important things and things that I like the most about the game so far. Yeah, let's just end it there. I'm going to enjoy this game. Like I said, just to sum it up, refined version of Battlefield 3 with just some minor differences between classes and so on compared to Battlefield 3, but overall it's the same but better. And I've repeated myself over and over, I'm sure, in this video, but yeah, you have to deal with it. Anyway, take care, bye.